So if you've been jumping from one supplement to the other, you are doing it all wrong. Thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to talk about the best supplements that you need if you're trying to heal your PCOS and potentially get pregnant or at least get your fertility back. So if you've been jumping from one supplement to the other, you are doing it all wrong. Stick around and I'm going to tell you types of supplements that you need if you're trying to heal your PCOS. These are the same supplements that I used when I was trying to get pregnant and they worked for me. So I'm going to share them with you. I'm going to share with you why you should use them so that you can consider adding it to your healing practices and to the supplements that you're using to heal your PCOS. Make sure that you are finding the supplements that will target the exact symptoms that you are facing. It's important that you are looking for supplements that are by reputable brands. Don't just simply type in the supplement online and just take any old supplement. Make sure you're reading the reviews and things like that. So I'm going to share with you the brands that I also use that I found super beneficial, and we're going to start with the first supplement that I want to talk about. And I'm sure you've heard about this many times before if you are not new to the PCOS space. So the first supplement that I'm going to talk about is inositol. There are two types of inositol that I use together to help heal PCOS. The first one is D-chiroinositol and the other one is myo-inositol. So those two work together. There is a specific ratio that they use when you are coming up with a formula that specifically treats PCOS. So it is a ratio of 40:1. So when I was trying to heal my PCOS, I had tried different types of inositols in the past. But while working with my naturopathic doctor, there was one specific brand that she asked me to use. So there was one additional ingredient that was in the supplement that she asked me to use that I think took everything up a notch. That third supplement that I was using was alpha lipoic acid. So alpha lipoic acid would actually help with regulating your period. It will help with insulin resistance. Using these three compounds together was super beneficial. The specific supplement that I used was Sensitol. When I started to use this supplement, the first thing that I noticed was a decrease in the level of anxiety that I had. So I think a lot of us that have PCOS, because of the hormone imbalance and just lacking some of the vitamins and minerals that we may need in our body, because our body isn't efficiently using those minerals or nutrients, sometimes we may have adverse effects. And one of the adverse effects that I definitely had was anxiety. I would be super anxious for no reason. If anything happened, like I feel like my heart rate would be elevated and things like that. And once I noticed was that once I started using inositol, I had a decreased level of anxiety. Some benefits of inositol includes helping you with insulin resistance. If you suffer from that, it would help you with decreasing your body weight. So if you're obese or overweight, it would help with that decrease. It would also help with lowering your cholesterol if you have high levels of cholesterol. So altogether, it is just helping you with improving your fertility. There are other brands of inositol that a lot of people swear by. Those brands would include the D-chiroinositol, the myo-inositol, as well as including folic acid. The next supplement that you need to add, if you're not already using, is vitamin D. Vitamin D was life-changing for me. It really helped with my mood. I've mentioned that it's important that you get a panel done, meaning you want to check all these hormones by themselves before you start using the supplements. I don't advise into just blindly using supplements. I think you should get your blood work done and then see which of those vitamins or minerals or whatever it is that you are actually missing so you can supplement them. The next supplement that you should consider is coenzyme 10 or CoQ10. So this is going to help with improving the egg quality. It would help improve ovulation and it will help with improving inflammation. When used in combination with Clomid, it actually helps with the effectiveness of Clomid. So if you're someone who is going through fertility treatment, you may want to consider adding CoQ10 into your plan. There are two types of CoQ10 that you want to consider, ubiquinol and ubiquinone. So ubiquinol is the one that you want to definitely make sure you're using if you are over the age of 30. It becomes harder for your body to convert ubiquinone to ubiquinol. So if you are over 30, opt for a supplement that has ubiquinol, okay? So ubiquinone converts to ubiquinol. But if you're over 30, it slows down. So you want to get a supplement that's already converted to the ubiquinol. So yeah, opt for CoQ10 that is in the ubiquinol form. Remember that if you want to see the effectiveness of these supplements, you want to get your blood work done. If you are curious about the types of blood work that you need to get done, then I have a video for you that can be helpful. I go over a few of the blood work that I think you need to get done, how to track them, and the questions that you need to ask your doctor so that you make sure that you are taking part in your own healing. My favorite supplements when I was on this journey of trying to get pregnant was maca. I mean, Maca was just it. Maca was the girl. Maca had me on point. The reason why I say that is because I would have really gloomy, really low moods, right? And maca would help bring that back up. So it was really helpful with balancing my hormone. It was helpful with helping me regulate my period. The thing that I would know about maca though is that there are several types of maca out there. You want to make sure you are getting a high quality one, and you also want to make sure that you're getting one that's formulated for women. So although maca is a root and it is all natural, there are different variations of them. Some of them are great for men and some of them are great for women. So make sure you're doing your research when you decide which maca you want to use. I'll link below the one that I specifically used. Another thing is that if you have low sex drive or anything like that, maca is also going to help you with that. So if you're just somebody that like your hormones are just so wonky and you're just not interested in sex or you're not interested in any of that, and you want to see is it more psychological or is it just like a hormone imbalance, maca may be able to help improve that as well. A healthy gut is important for healing any illnesses, including PCOS. So something to note is that women with PCOS tend to have less diverse amounts of the good gut bacteria in our body. So it is essential to supplement this. So my favorite supplement for doing that is Megaspore. So Megaspore, you make sure when you're using it that you actually follow the direction because it is super potent and it's super effective, but you don't want to rush into using it. So they recommend that you increase your dosage in a certain pattern, and I also recommend following um, their advice. So the Megaspore really helped with just healing my gut, diversifying the type of good bacteria that's in the tummy, which is essential for those of us who suffer from PCOS. Because again, study shows that we have less diverse amounts of good, healthy gut bacteria in our body. One of my favorite side effects from this was weight loss. Because I struggle with just being able to lose weight. And if you suffer from PCOS, and you have insulin resistance, you've probably faced this as well. So one of the things that I noticed with this was like when I was trying to lose weight, just trying to get my gut to be more healthy and also supplemented with Megaspore helped improve my chances. And I was able to lose the weight that I needed to lose to be able to bring my BMI down. The next supplement that you want to look into is melatonin. Melatonin helps with reducing high testosterone. It also helps with improving your sleep, and it's going to help with reducing body hair growth if you are experiencing excessive body hair growth. Melatonin also has anti-inflammatory properties. So that again, if you have PCOS, you probably have inflammation. So the melatonin is going to help with decreasing inflammation. And I think it makes sense, right? Because a lot of times, maybe you have an interrupted sleep and you're just not sleeping well at night. So if something can help you with like sleeping better, perhaps that's also helping with reducing inflammation and just reducing the stress on the body. Melatonin works perfect with the next supplement that I'm going to share with you, and that's magnesium. Magnesium is also one of my favorite of all time. I actually use a topical magnesium. So I would use this on my legs or wherever I felt a little bit of achiness, I would put it on my back and I would notice that I would have a decreased level of pain. So even on the surface level, magnesium works. It would go right into your bloodstream from your skin. That's why I always say that it's important that we know that and we're very careful about the things we put on our skin because it is our largest organ and we have supplements and nutrients and toxins, honestly, that can just go right through our skin into our bodies. So just keep that in mind next time you are slathering something on your body. So going back to magnesium, magnesium was super effective in order to reduce just the feeling of achiness and pains. And I think also, if you notice, a lot of people may take Epsom salt bath. Epsom salt has magnesium in it, and that's why it has that pain relief effectiveness. But if you don't want to, jump into a bath and you're just like going about your day and you're just having some achiness, just spray a little bit of magnesium if you put it on your back or something, and you will feel a level of relief. Just something to know: if you have really low level of magnesium in your body may be actually pretty itchy when you use the magnesium. It may feel like it's stinging and it's itchy. It just signifies that you may actually have low levels of magnesium in your body. When I first started using the spray, I used to have the same kind of reaction to it, but over time that actually decreased. And I actually don't have any reactions to it anymore because I think because I've used it long enough that my magnesium levels have come up. The next supplement to look out for is NAC, and I think it's N-acetyl-L-cysteine. So this is going to be helpful if you are someone who is trying to get pregnant. So people with PCOS have a tendency of, if when they get pregnant, sometimes you can lose the child because of the crazy hormone imbalance. And NAC has been studied and it's been shown to help increase the rates of live births with moms who have PCOS. So NAC may be a great supplement for you. Again, it's NAC and it's N-acetyl-L-cysteine. I'm gonna link below the brand that I was recommended. So again, make sure you're going to a reputable brand, something that doesn't have fillers in it, that's just, like they care about who's using it and they care about the integrity of their products. That's what you want to go for. If you have low energy, if you are always fatigued, you may want to get your blood count checked. Anemia is going to adversely affect your fertility. It's going to affect your ability to ovulate and things like that. So get your iron checked. And if you have low, if you have low iron, then you want to supplement with iron supplements. And when you're using iron supplements, you want to couple it with another supplement that I'm going to mention, which is vitamin C. Iron and vitamin C are best friends. Vitamin C is going to help with the absorption of iron in your body. Vitamin C is an antioxidant as well. So they're going to work, in tandem to actually help improve your anemia and improve your energy levels and just increase your energy levels generally. Vitamin C is also going to help with increasing your progesterone levels. Again, a lot of us with PCOS have low levels of progesterone. Case in point, me, when I was pregnant, I had low levels of progesterone, so I had to use topical progesterone at the earliest part of my pregnancy so that I wouldn't have a miscarriage. So it's important that we check our progesterone levels as well, and checking the progesterone levels, vitamin C will help improve your progesterone levels if you have a low amount. So this last one that I'm going to share with you, I was hesitant about sharing it, but it was helpful for me, so I'm going to share it. But what I'm going to say about this is that you have to, don't go out and just buy this vitamin that I'm going to say. I'm going to say you need to get your blood work done before you use it. So the vitamin that I'm talking about is vitamin A. When you use high dose of vitamin A, it can be toxic, right? So you have to use vitamin A with the understanding that you need to have the right blood work done to use it. Vitamin A for me was recommended by my naturopathic doctor because I had all this acne. I would have these bumps on my arms, and I don't know if it was acne, but was it acne? I'm not sure. But like I would have these bumps on my arms. I guess it's acne. I had these bumps on my arms and they were just irritated. And no matter what I was doing, changing my diet, stopped dairy, I did a whole lot of stuff to like just try to get my body to clean. I did a clean vegan diet. I did a cleanse. I did all this stuff, and my skin was still having these breakouts, especially on my arms. So she recommended that I use vitamin A, and I realized that vitamin A actually helped with in reducing that acne or that body acne that I was having. And vitamin A is also retinol, right? So if we know retinol from skincare, that's what vitamin A is. So I think I had to take 1 drop of vitamin A day. That, yeah, it was really that small of an amount because again, vitamin A can be toxic if you use a dosage that is just way too high. So that's part of why I wasn't gonna share it, but I thought let's not gatekeep. Let me share it, but I'm gonna share with a caveat that you want to get your blood work done first. And I used it for a short amount of time. Once I saw the improvement, I was asked to stop. So make sure you're cognizant of that when you decide that you want to use vitamin A and you think it's going to be beneficial to you. That's my little thing. I am not a doctor. I'm going to say it again. I'm not a doctor. I'm simply sharing with you the things that have worked for me with the hope that I can help you. So that's what I hope that you're able to get some value from this video. If you found this helpful, please go below and like the video. It allows me to know that you like the content. And also please click subscribe and yeah, leave a comment below if there's any videos that you would like me to make in the future. If you have specific videos about fertility, why you have PCOS, please let me know. I would be glad to share. I just want to help 1 or 2 of you guys out, so please do so in the comment below. Let me know, and thank you, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.